Right, let's dive straight into this explainer. And honestly, we need to uncover a trap that is surprisingly common. It's hiding right at the very top of your resume. As experienced professionals, we'll spend hours, literally hours, agonizing over our bullet points and work history, right? But then we just completely ignore the handful of words that dictate whether a recruiter actually keeps reading at all. So today, we're looking at the resume summary that doesn't date you, and we are officially ditching the objective statement.
Just listen to this for a second. Objective: to obtain a challenging position with a growth-oriented company where I can utilize my skills. If a single line like that lives at the top of your resume right now, well, you might be unknowingly telling every hiring manager who reads your document that you learned how to write resumes way back in 1995.
Seriously, the objective statement isn't just some slightly outdated formatting choice. It's an age signal hiding in plain sight. It sits right there at the top of the page, acting as a massive red flag before the recruiter even gets to your accomplishments. But hey, the good news here is that fixing this is actually one of the quickest, highest leverage changes you can possibly make. Today, we're going to fix it by replacing that dusty old objective with a modern, value-first summary.
Now, you might be wondering, why are we focusing so heavily on just the top of the page? Well, it comes down to this crucial number, 2. The top 2 inches of your resume are absolutely the most read, highest weighted real estate you own. A recruiter's eyes land there first, and most applicant tracking systems or ATS engines, they actually weight keywords near the top much more heavily than keywords buried down in, say, your 5th bullet point. Those first 2 inches literally set the frame for absolutely everything that follows.
And this highlights the 2 massive mistakes experienced professionals make in those crucial 2 inches. Mistake number 1 is using that 1990s objective statement we just talked about, focusing entirely on what you want. But mistake number 2 is honestly just as dangerous, writing a summary that brags about tenure instead of value. People love to use phrases like seasoned veteran or 25+ years of experience. I get it, those phrases feel really impressive to write, but they are actually liabilities. They are direct age disclosures placed in the very first line the reader sees.
Section 1. The 1990s artifact. Let's really break down why the objective statement is dead.
The objective is entirely backward. Why? Because it focuses on your goals instead of what you can actually do for the employer. Modern hiring is strictly employer-centric. They're looking at your paper asking, what can this person do for us, not what does this person want from us. Plus, it relies on heavily dated stock phrasing. Words like challenging position or team players seeking advancement are literal time capsules. Recruiters have seen tens of thousands of them, and it instantly reads as someone who hasn't refreshed their materials in 15 years. And finally, it wastes your absolute most prime real estate by providing 0 proof of your skills and 0 keywords for the ATS. It's just fluff.
Moving to Section 2, Anatomy of a Modern Summary, and how you actually earn the next 30 seconds of their time.
What's really fascinating here is how this shifts your entire mindset. Value, not tenure. The opening words of your summary should describe what you deliver, not how long you've been delivering it. You never have to say 25 years of experience when your concrete accomplishments carry all that weight for you. Think about it. Saying you're an operations leader who turns underperforming supply chains into measurable cost savings is infinitely more compelling than seasoned operations leader with 25 years of experience. And the best part? It keeps your age completely out of the equation.
Next, your summary must be specific and proof-oriented. A really strong summary names your specific impact and anchors it with a real, concrete result. Because specificity is what builds actual credibility. If you just use vague filler, results-driven professional with a passion for excellence, you're saying absolutely nothing. 0. Instead, you need to anchor your claims with something tangible, like leading a $4 million systems migration. That proves you know what you're doing. You also absolutely must deliberately front-load 4 or 5 of your highest priority keywords right here in this section. As we established, applicant tracking systems weight terms at the top of the document much more heavily. So mirror the language of the job you want. If the posting says client services, your summary needs to say client services, not some preferred synonym you came up with. This is your prime ATS fuel, so use it.
So to summarize this anatomy, your opener has to be a highly disciplined 3 to 4 line block. No more. It leads with value, it proves it with a specific metric, it heavily utilizes target keywords, and it completely avoids age-flagging words like seasoned, veteran, or decades. And that discipline of keeping it to just 3 or 4 lines, it's vital. If it runs to a whole paragraph, it stops being a summary and becomes a wall of text that people simply skip right over.
All right, Section 3, the Makeover Gallery. Let's look at 3 real-world transformations to see exactly how this works in action.
First up, we have a marketing director. The before version reads, seeking challenging marketing role leveraging 25+ years of experience. It's basically everything we've warned against, right? Now look at the after. Marketing leader who builds demand generation engines. Drove 40% increase in qualified leads. Deep expertise in ABM. We instantly transition from a tired, age-flagged objective statement into a powerful value-first summary.
Notice exactly what happened here. We completely removed the 25+ years age flag. The focus entirely shifted from what the candidate wants to what they actually deliver. We anchored their claim with a concrete metric, a 40% increase in qualified leads. And finally, we planted the exact high-value keywords the ATS is hunting for, like ABM and marketing automation, right in the first few lines.
Next, we take a software engineer. The before reads, seasoned software engineer with over 2 decades of experience across many industries. Oof, it's dragged way down by heavy age flags. The after pivots to pure results. Software engineers shipping scalable back-end systems. Architected microservices handling millions of requests, reducing latency 35%. Strong in Python, Go, AWS.
It's truly amazing how removing those tired words changes the whole perception, isn't it? We stripped out seasoned and 2 decades. We took the vague many industries and replaced it with modern, in-demand technical keywords, Python, Go, AWS. By doing this, the candidate instantly proves their currency and value in the modern tech landscape without revealing their age, and backs it all up with a massive 35% latency reduction metric. Brilliant.
Finally, let's look at a project manager. The before is a classic 1990s trap. Objective, to obtain a project management position to utilize extensive experience. It's backward-looking and filled with the incredibly soft age flag extensive experience. The after abandons that completely. Project manager delivering cross-functional programs. Led 4M ERP implementation with 95% on-time delivery. PMP certified. Agile expertise.
By making this shift, the candidate leads with undeniable value. They replace the soft, extensive experience with the massive scope of a $4 million ERP implementation. They boast a 95% on-time delivery rate, and they perfectly seed the exact keywords recruiters are screening for in this space, like PMP and Agile. Same person, same career, but read completely differently by the hiring team.
Okay, Section 4, the action plan. Let's get into your 20-minute rewrite formula.
Here is a really simple 5-step formula to apply this to your own resume right now. Step 1. Delete all the old fluff. Get rid of the objective entirely, cut seasoned, cut decades. Step 2. Open the job description you're targeting and pull 5 to 8 exact keywords from it. Step 3. Write one single value-first opening line describing what you deliver. Step 4. Add your concrete proof point or metric to establish instant credibility. And step 5, seed those keywords in and naturally tighten the entire thing until it is exactly 3 or 4 lines long.
Now, here's a quick tip. Because age flags like extensive experience or seasoned feel so deeply professional to us, they easily slip right through our own editing process. We're just so used to them. Which is exactly why running your updated resume through PassTheScan.com is the perfect final step. Their AI analysis scans for ATS compatibility and will directly flag any specific age-revealing language or missing keywords you might have accidentally overlooked, ensuring your new summary actually works for you instead of against you.
So it really all comes down to this. I'll leave you with a final thought as you look down at your own resume today. Are you leading with the undeniable value you bring to an organization, or are you just secretly giving them a tenure count? Remember, your deep experience should always be visible in your sharp judgment and your concrete results, never simply announced as a number. Take 20 minutes, ditch the objective, and reclaim those top 2 inches.